The year 2008. A global crisis is crushing companies. Investors are fleeing, and Tesla is on the brink of collapse. Bankruptcy seems inevitable. But at this moment, Elon Musk makes a reckless move. He bets everything he has left. One last chance, one decision, and the history of the automotive industry could have taken a different path. Now imagine what would have happened if Tesla had not survived. The financial crisis of 2008 was one of the most severe in modern history. Millions of people lost their jobs, companies went bankrupt, and banks declared insolvency. Among those affected were startups, especially those trying to enter the market with innovative technologies. Tesla was one such startup. The company had already attracted attention, but its financial situation remained unstable. The production of the first Tesla Roadster electric car required enormous costs, and mass production of the model was far from reality. Money was critically lacking, and investors, frightened by the crisis, were hesitant to invest in a project that seemed too risky. At some point, the situation became critical. The company had no funds to pay employee salaries, suppliers' bills remained unpaid, and prospects looked grim. Even Musk himself admitted that he was on the verge of despair. He had some money left from selling PayPal, but it was not enough to fully cover Tesla's expenses. However, he was not going to give up. Instead of shutting down the company, Musk decided to go all in. He invested everything he had left to give Tesla one more chance. It was a risky move because if he failed, he would have lost almost everything. But Musk believed that the future lay in electric vehicles and was ready to fight to the end. However, even his personal funds were not enough. Additional investments were urgently needed, or the company would not survive until the end of the year. At this time, desperate negotiations with potential investors began. Musk had to use all his persuasion skills to make them see that Tesla was not just an experiment, but a revolution that could change the world. Despite the difficult situation, Musk managed to convince investors that electric vehicles were not just a trend, but the future of the automotive industry. However, words alone were not enough. Real actions were required. He actively worked on improving technological processes, reducing costs, and finding new partners who could support the company. One of the key factors that influenced the investors' decision was Tesla's ambitious plan to release more affordable models. Musk not only promised to continue producing the Tesla Roadster, but also spoke about developing a new electric car that could compete with traditional gasoline cars in terms of price and performance. This became a strong argument in the negotiations. In December 2008, Tesla received emergency investments of $40 million. This money allowed the company to pay off debts, pay employee salaries, and continue developing new models. But even after this, Tesla remained vulnerable. Success depended on how quickly they could enter the mass market. Musk continued to seek new opportunities to strengthen the company's position. He secured government support, which began considering subsidies and tax incentives for electric vehicle manufacturers. This provided an additional boost to the industry's development and allowed Tesla not only to survive, but to reach a new level. Suppose Musk had not been able to secure funding and Tesla had shut down. How would this have affected the market? First, automakers might have ignored electric vehicles for much longer, considering them a niche and unprofitable segment. Without Tesla, the dominant players would have remained traditional car manufacturers who were in no hurry to electrify. Additionally, the development of charging infrastructure could have slowed down. Without Tesla's initiatives, the rapid expansion of supercharger stations would not have occurred, making the transition to electric vehicles more difficult for regular users. Manufacturers such as Ford, General Motors, and Toyota might have postponed their electric vehicle projects for many years. Another important factor is the impact on Musk himself. Without Tesla's success, he would not have gained the trust of investors for his other projects. SpaceX might have faced funding shortages, and concepts like Hyperloop and Neuralink might never have emerged. Musk would have remained a successful entrepreneur, but without the iconic reputation he has today. It is also important to consider the influence on public perception of electric vehicles. Tesla played a huge role in popularizing the idea of sustainable transport, and without it, it would have taken much longer for society to believe in electric cars as a full-fledged alternative to gasoline vehicles. Thus, if Tesla had not survived, the modern automotive market could have looked completely different. Electric vehicles might still be a niche product, and their widespread adoption might have started only decades later. Tesla's survival in 2008 was a turning point in the automotive industry. Musk risked everything and did not lose. Today, electric vehicles are not an exotic product, but a reality in which the largest car manufacturers participate. But if Tesla had not survived, this process could have been delayed for many years. What do you think? Would electric vehicles still have taken over the market? Or would they have remained a niche product without Tesla? Write in the comments.